Okay, YouTube, it's motor mount time, or transmission mount, I should say. Front center transmission mount. We're gonna put it on the 2000 Vicky, the 2000 Dodge Grand Caravan behind me. 3.3 liter, 3.6, same thing, operation. Okay, so why would you want to change your front transmission / motor mount, you ask? Well, for me, I'm chasing down if you haven't watched the episodes of the Vicky playlist, I'm chasing down a stubborn squealing noise. And I want to make sure that the engine, because engine's mounted sideways, it gets some torque, that it's got a good amount of support. Now, one of the things that you can hear if your front center motor mount is going bad is a kind of a clicking sound or a tinging sound, or like metal to metal when you come to a stop, or if you hit a speed bump or something, ka-ting, like you hear that. Yeah, that's probably your front center motor mount. And the rubber in the middle, they do wear out over time. Also, if you hear that, it could be a strut too, so you have to watch out for that. But a good way is just to inspect up there and look and see where that pin is in your motor mount. If it's sitting right at the bottom, you know that your engine's probably not getting enough support, so it's like panging noise when you hit stuff, or when you accelerate, or shift down, So that's how you... and you can buy this part discounted in the description of this video, by the way. Again, I always... it's a good idea, and I advise you to watch this video all the way through before you attempt this job, right? This is one of those jobs. It's always a good idea to do that anyway, so you know what you're in for. But this is a pretty easy operation. The safety issue is usually jacking up the vehicle, making sure you don't crush yourself. That's very important. So we'll do that. And always chalk block. Make sure your vehicle don't roll. And I'm a little ahead of you. So what I did here is jack up the vehicle. I've got 3 jack stands underneath here for safety. Yeah, some of my mechanic friends are more safety conscious, so I'm learning here, being a little more safe with the 3 jack stands. It's a good idea to make sure that this thing don't fall over, man. A lot of mechanics, people working on cars, there's a lot of injuries in vehicles. This is a heavy vehicle. You do not want this thing falling on you. And then, after I got that jacked up and off the ground, some space under here, I used the jack to hold up the transmission. And so I'm right in between the engine and the transmission here. I've got some pieces of wood, so I'm not scarring up, right, my components. Just give it a little bit of cushion there with some wood. And then we're going to remove the motor mount. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is remove this puppy here. You're gonna need a 15 millimeter or the blue one. 15 millimeter, one on this side, a deep on that side, and we shall turn the bolt. All right, so I'm using an impact socket, don't judge me. And it's coming loose. You get the idea, right? All right. Now that we got it loosened up some, the nut will come right off. And then finagling that bolt through there is what we're gonna do next. And I should have wore gloves, if I can find gloves. I get to use my handy magnetic tray Ah, it didn't work. There it goes. Put that right there. All right. Now, finagling the bolt out. So this is where you may need to adjust the jack, your transmission jack. I actually knew a guy once, and he rented a transmission jack. It's like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to you just use any jack, it's fine. Anyway, we're gonna drop the transmission just a hair and see if we can't. That doesn't help us. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now I've adjusted the jack some, and this is where a vice grip can come in handy. And you can pull this nut out, which is a lot easier to hold on to, like this. There we go. Boom, remove that bolt. Now we have 3 bolts, 2 here and 1 up under here, which may be tricky, I don't know. We've got the tools 15 millimeter, I'm betting, if I'm a betting man. Yep, 15 millimeter. Here we go, that one's loose. And we may want to do this one next and leave that top one so that it's holding on, because this one's going to be a little more of a challenge because you got this stupid bumper right underneath it. And oh, so you're going to need some more magnets. That's not very sticky. You see, it's off camera. Make sure the magnetic tray gets its screen time. Screen time for the Actors Guild, you know. All right. And now, being that this bumper is a little flexible, you can use your socket in here to break it loose. And then we're going to use a wrench. Get it out there a little bit. Ah, there we go. And the golden 15 millimeter ratcheting puppy comes in real handy at tight spots like this. There we go. And again, you got some leeway. Pull this thing back. Kind of feel when it gets to be in hand tight. Okay. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Back up over here. Yeah. Last one. And extension again. This is why safety glasses are a good thing too. Safety glasses, so you don't get dirt falling in your face. Yes, love. That's my wife. Oh, look at that. It comes right out of there. Boom. Boom. New motor mount. Positioning it in place. Grab the last bolt. And again, before tightening everything down, you want to make sure you got some room in there to slide your center pin bolt through.
Away.
13 minutes away.
And if he has other people, I want to go get it.
Okay, I'm almost done. I've got one more bolt, 2 more bolts.
Well, I don't want you to rush it. You might be missing something.
I won't rush it. I'm doing fine.
I'll just take the other van and go.
Yeah, but it's Linwood. I don't drive that thing all the way to Linwood.
I'm 13 minutes away.
I've almost got this, babe. 2 more bolts. All right, now I'm positioning, lifting the engine a little bit. Again, before all the bolts are tight, you can kind of visually see when that sucker will go through, just like that. Boom. Last bolt. This. And it's coming together quite nicely. Yes. So now we're going to tighten these ones up next. And cinching everything down. And then that guy there with the golden wrench gets cinched down. This one here, again, get some leverage. Pulling that thing back. And cinching that one down. One more to cinch down. Oh, come on. There you go. That's in there. That one's on. Double check. I always like to double check. Now, could use a little more English. There we go. All right. Now, tightening this one. All right, Vicky, Vicky's getting extra support. Support for her stuff. Just a second. This is the transmission mount. Replaced the other motor mount. There's another video on the Vicky playlist for that. If you want to know how to do that side mount, which is the one that fails the most. The front, actually front of the engine mount, but it's on the passenger side motor mount. Oh yeah, that's tight. That puppy is on there now. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Boom, done. Hey, you changed your motor mount. I'm proud of you. You did it. Now tell a friend. Watch the video first and then do it and then tell a friend and then reference. Yep. Thanks for watching. Hey, hit that like button if this was helpful. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and why not watch another video? Stick around.